Jew. You're disgusting. Get the hell out of here, you animal.
The Palestine.
You're so scared.
You don't even know how to speak English.
This is the book of Job, chapter 20 and verse 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. Before I begin this lesson, I want to give all honor, praise, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha, Quadash, for giving me the spirit to do this lesson, and Lord willing is edifying to the elect. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, the leaders of all Israelites in these end times, showing us the correct way to salvation. Shalom to you, Akwaf in order. Shalom to you, brothers out there teaching. And shalom to you, Israelites that look like these other races of people. But you see, line goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, making you a Hebrew Israelite. Shalom. Shalom means peace be unto you. All right. Title of this lesson, every hand of the wicked. Okay. Meaning every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. Okay. Because in the scripture I just read, Job 20 and 22, it states that every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. And that him being Esau Edom. Okay. Now Amalek being them fake JEWs, you know, they're catching hell right now worldwide. And in this lesson, I'm going to just show you the magnitude of what's going on, man. I mean, I'm going to show you the scale of how despised these people are in the world and how they're being chased out of the world, just like the Bible said would happen. Okay. All this is happening against these fakers, these fraudsters, these 1948ers. Everything that's happening toward them is biblical. All this stuff that's going on right now, it's all prophecy. All right. So in the fullness of his sufficiency, okay, the peak of his empire, okay, the so-called white man is ruling the world. So at the peak of his rulership, it says he shall be in straits. He's in a position of difficulty with the Epstein files and, you know, everybody coming upon him for all kind of reasons, man. The tunnels under New York and the genocide in Gaza, you know, just to name a few. But just the pure wickedness coming from these people, right? Everybody's fed up. So that's why he's in straits. He's got a lot on his plate. He's got a lot to juggle right now. Every hand of the wicked is coming upon him. Okay, and that word wicked is the Hebrew word amal, which represents the laborer. Okay, let me just quickly prove that before we go along. So this is the book of Job 20 and 22 in the Blue Letter Bible. And if we click on the scripture 22, press interlinear, scroll down to where it says of the wicked. Okay, and then we're going to see it says amal. That's the Hebrew word. And it means the laborer, the sufferer, wretched one, or laborer, workman, sufferer, toiling. Okay, to toil. Meaning the workers, the ones toiling. You know, these average citizens, the masses, the sheep, or the taxpayers. Okay. So when we go back to Job 20 and 22, it says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, meaning the peak of his kingdom, he shall be in straits, a position of difficulty, and every hand of the wicked, the laborer, shall come upon him. Now, this is exactly what we're seeing. Okay. Play this for you one more time.
For the president.
Jew. You're disgusting. Get the hell out of here, you animal.
The Palestine.
You're so scared.
You don't even know how to speak English.
Yeah, you know, the world is disgusted by them, even though these individuals had nothing to do with, you know, the killing of children and stuff like that. I mean, I'm assuming they don't. Okay. But, you know, as a nation, as a whole, you know, they're being despised right now. Okay, they're not looked at in a good light in the world's eyes at this moment. You know, and they're gonna hide behind the anti-Sem card, right? You know, it's not working anymore. You know, it used to work, but now people don't care anymore, and they know that they're using that as a way to hide. Okay, I've got a few more clips I want to show you, right? There's quite a few in this lesson, and they're all quite short, but this is just a pure example of how these people are being chased out of the world. I mean, it's endless. Let's go ahead and check out a few more. So you got this guy right here, Dan Blitzerian. I guess that's his name. He says, if I were U.S. president, the first thing I would do is declare war on Israel. Now, this is a clip of him speaking. Check this out.
And what would you do? If you were the president, what would you do?
I would declare war on Israel. I would cut off, I mean, at a minimum, I would cut off all foreign aid. I would let Iran have free will to do what they want with Israel. I would kind of let the problem probably take care of itself, to be honest, because if we stop defending Israel, I think they would get what they deserve. They have been persecuting these Palestinians. They've been operating apartheid. They've attacked all their neighbors. I mean, they bombed 7 countries in a year. They continue to just have unprovoked aggression. I mean, they are a total terrorist nation. I just don't understand how they're not qualified as a terrorist nation. They have nukes. They acquired them illegally. They refused to sign the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty, and they said that they would just kill everybody if they feel threatened. So, please tell me, Alex, how does that not make them the greatest terrorist threat to the world today?
Everything he said is true. They got this thing called the Samson option, which is wicked as hell, okay? And they don't declare that they have nukes. They don't follow any laws and treaties when it comes to their nuclear program, but they expect Iran not to even enrich uranium, man. Okay, and that's what all this bombing is about. You know, you can't have a nuke, but I can, and I'm not gonna tell the world I have them. And, you know, it's just total hypocrisy and wickedness coming from Israel, man. All right, and the world is fed up, okay? And the scriptures say, right, we're going to read it. We've got quite a few scriptures here showing you that these people are hated. Obadiah 1 and 2, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised, because the Edomites are heathen also. And among all the heathen, you know, they're despised. You know, everybody hates them. Out of all the heathen, they're the worst. Okay, so the Lord did that to them. The Lord said he made them small among the heathen, and they're greatly despised. Okay, nobody likes these people anymore. They're wicked as hell. Okay, and the world is fed up, man. Check this out.
Straight up.
Huh?
If I could ask.
You know exactly what I'm going to say.
It's Israel?
Palestine.
Oh, Palestine?
Palestine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole of Israel.
No, if you don't like it, you can get the fuck out of my store, too.
No. That's okay.
Get the fuck out of my store. Out of my store.
You thought it was Israel.
Get out of my store.
This is not your
This is
store.
Palestine. I own the store. Get the fuck out. I own the store. Let's go for our couple cops. Let's go.
You're being recorded that you're throwing me out because I'm Jewish. You know that. There's going to be a complaint against you.
Go for it.
Okay?
I'm not throwing you out because you're Jewish. I'm throwing you out because you're being a dickhead. You're disgracing my country. This is Palestine.
Why was I disgracing it?
You said, oh, this is Israel. Nah, it's Palestine.
Well, you asked me to guess.
Get out of my store. I don't want to serve you.
Nice night.
Get out. And you're a minor. Get out.
I'm not a minor, but okay.
All right, where's your ID then? That's what I thought. Fucking weirdos.
Not important enough to pick a fight with. Okay?
I'm richer than all of you fuckers. Here's your fucking payroll, pussy. Get the fuck out of my store.
Well said, Esau. Well said. So, yeah, greatly despised among men, man. Okay? Nobody likes you anymore, Esau. Okay?
In a genocide? You aided in a genocide?
Yes, I'm eating kids. That's what I'm doing. Do you want to come and talk about it or not?
I don't.
So, okay, so you can go.
I don't talk to war criminals.
The war criminals, okay.
Keep sucking our country dry.
Come and talk with me.
No.
end of the conversation.
No, you.
Why me?
You're a fascist. You.
I respect
Come on,
you.
come on.
Come and talk with me.
I don't want to talk to someone like
fighting.
you. I don't want to talk to someone like you who
Why
supports
not?
an inherently genocidal state.
Brainwashed, brother.
I'm brainwashed?
You're brainwashed.
That's funny.
I'm in the
That's
Ever been
funny.
in Israel?
No, why the I go there?
So how do you know it's happening? What you're saying?
Because I can see with my eyes.
Okay. You can see with your eyes. You've never been to Israel, so you saw through the phone of your eyes.
Oh, what is it? AI?
I don't know.
Are children starving AI? Are there children starving in Gaza?
No.
Okay, you're retarded. Bye.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Oh man, I'm just gonna keep playing them. Okay, I ain't got no particular order. All right, we're just gonna flip through. Okay, because I've got endless videos of this stuff, man. You know, I had to stop myself, otherwise it'd be too long. Hold on a second, we ain't gonna play that one. Okay, I got another one I want to play first. We'll check this out.
Disruption, I'm gonna call the police if you don't leave.
Please call the police. I'm not causing a disruption.
Do
you work
need
here?
to leave. You need to leave.
Sir,
You need to leave.
I don't need to leave because
This is a private business. You're being asked to leave.
Please stop.
You want me to escort you out?
Please stop.
You want me to
screaming.
escort you out?
Please stop
Leave
screaming
my
in
business.
front of my son.
Get out of my
Please
business.
Stop screaming.
Get out of my business.
Is it his business?
This is
You
a
told me
business.
you were the
need to
owner.
leave.
He
So
owns
you're
the
being asked to
cafe.
leave. You're being asked
Hold
to leave.
on, please. Hold
being asked to
on.
leave.
Hold on, please. This gentleman asked me to leave because of my hat.
You're being. This is a violent hat, and you need to leave.
My hat is
Yeah,
a
it's
violent
violent. It's violent.
I'm
You need
sorry.
to leave.
This man cannot ask me to leave because
Yeah, I
of my hat.
can. It's my business, bro.
No, he can't.
It's my
ask-
business.
You can't refuse
Yeah, I can.
someone.
I can. Yes, I
You
can.
can't refuse service
Yes,
for
I
a
can.
protected class, and he's
What
asking me to leave
protected
because of a
class?
Magen David Dome, which is a
need to leave.
Magen David, which is.
So the guy didn't do anything. He's just sat there wearing a Jewish star, I think, what they call a Jewish star, and you know, when people see that, they immediately get enraged because, you know, they don't like you flaunting and being proud of a country that is committing all these atrocities around the world, man, especially in Gaza, right? So for you to be walking so proudly pronouncing that you're from that terrorist state, then, you know what I mean? People are not standing for it, and you see a lot of shop owners and business owners and restaurant owners that are kicking out, you know, for no reason, just for being Jewish. They're kicking them out. So, you know, it's beautiful times we live in, man. This is beautiful to see because this shows that how it not only proves how much the Bible is trustworthy and true, but it proves how close we are to the end of these people, man. Okay, all this so-called white supremacy they've been spreading around the world, and the oppression of the poorer countries, and the you know, the racism toward brown people. Yeah, man, all that's coming to an end. It's almost over, and this is why this is a beautiful thing to see, because this is the process that we have to go through in order to get to, you know, the destination, the glorious destination. These people have to, prophecy has to be fulfilled first and foremost. But, you know, part of prophecy is that these people have to be exposed as the wicked, and they have to be chased out the earth. And that's what we're seeing, okay? And that's why I'm doing this lesson, to highlight this, okay? And to really bring it out and show you that this is the times we're living in, man. They're almost the very near to the time of their end. Check this out, man. We'll finish the rest of this, okay? And then we'll scroll on.
Jewish star. He can't ask me to leave because of my religion. He can't
I'm not
ask me
asking
to
you to leave because of that.
Yes, you are. You said
Are you a Zionist?
You said.
Are you a Zionist?
I don't have to identify
Leave.
myself
Then
by
get
my
out.
Excuse
Bro,
me,
get out.
Please back away from me.
Get out.
Yes, he does if he's asking me to leave based on a protected class. Are you really, like, I'm sitting here quiet. We were sitting here quietly playing. I don't, you're wrong, call the police. I don't, they're wrong, call the police. You're gonna have a lawsuit. I don't, you're wrong, call the police.
Yeah, I'll call the cops on you, bro.
Do it.
Even though it's against my ethos, I'm gonna call the cops
Do
on
it,
you
call
right
the.
now.
You walk into an establishment
That what, doesn't allow
owned
Jews?
and run by
That,
Palestinians.
so, that doesn't allow Jews?
And it's, they may not.
They may not allow Jews.
And if they may not, that's not on us. And it's not on you.
It absolutely is. You can't deny service to Jews. No. Now he's pointing at me and saying I'm not innocent because I have a Jewish star on my head. You think that they're allowed to discriminate on my religion. They're not allowed to do that. I didn't say anything. I didn't do anything. I didn't.
Esau's so entitled, man. He's just flabbergasted. He cannot sit and eat and dine in this establishment. He's outraged and he demands justice. This is crazy, man. You know, the Edomites are being oppressed.
They are not allowed to. Are they allowed to ask people to leave for being gay?
They can.
No, they can't. You are not allowed to.
And he's a flamer. He's a homo too. Madness, man. Should have known.
Discriminate based on a protected class. You let your child, if you were with them, if someone was discriminating based on your
using your son as a human shield, you're a coward. You're a coward. This guy's using his son as a human shield.
Do I seem like the person that's being confrontational here?
Using his son as a human shield.
So you're not
These are the people that are around.
You're not making the situation better.
I asked you to trespass him 10 minutes ago. He's still
You have
here.
to hear your side.
There's no
You have
side.
to hear his.
He's being trespassed. I want him to leave.
Okay, I get that. I get that. Talk to you outside.
Am I being trespassed?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'll comply with anything that you have.
Ingila ya sharmut. Ingila. Ingila ya sharmut. I love Jewish people. I love them. I love them. Tikkun Olam. Tikkun Olam. Fuck Israel. Fuck Zionists. Fuck Zionists. I trespassed. I
Can I ask why
trespassed.
he's saying fuck Israel and fuck Zionism? Can I ask that?
No, you can't.
What?
Because it's a free country. I can say whatever I want.
But why is he saying it to me?
Bye bye.
Why is he saying it to me?
Bye bye. Are you a Zionist?
Why
Bye bye.
Stop! Go outside,
Why are you
please.
saying it?
Please, go outside.
It is over for them, man. Over. Let's turn to... We just read that they're greatly despised. Let's turn to the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49. And... where is it? Right here. Jeremiah 49 and 15. For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen and despised among men. So it's literally saying the same thing that's written in the book of Obadiah, chapter 1 and verse 2, that these people are going to be despised among men. Okay, and small among the heathen, small meaning insignificant, and that's what we're witnessing, man. Okay, let's keep scrolling. Right, let's run that back. For those that don't know, let's just quickly read this because it was kind of fast. It says, Spain removes ambassador from Israel in protest to Iran war and the Gaza genocide. So Spain is rising up against these small hats too. Okay, and they've removed the ambassador from Israel.
¡Pura San Fermín!
Stop genocide! Free Palestine!
Look at that. Look at that.
¡Viva Palestina libre!
Oh, that was a major uprising against these devils. Yo, ain't looking good for Esau, man. It's not looking good, bruv. Okay, it's not looking good. Let's quickly turn to the book of Job, chapter 20. It's not looking good, Esau. Right, let's start here. Okay, we're just going to read. So this is Job 20, starting at 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment? So it's always been known that these people were only meant to deceive the world for a short season, for a short time, and now that time is almost up. Okay, that time is up. Okay, because the Lord has set the bounds that this man cannot pass. Okay, so the joy of the wicked and the hypocrite, their triumphing, is short. Okay, because they're winning right now. okay? And in case you don't know, the wicked is talking about are, these fake JEWs, okay? Hence the reason why I'm doing this lesson, to really bring it out and show you that these people are the wicked. They've been identified and they're being chased out of the world, okay? So their triumphing is short. Job 9:24 says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So the people ruling the earth, which are the fake JEWs, they have their hand in everything. The Bible is identifying them as the wicked. And what does it say in verse 5? Job 20:5. The triumphing of the wicked, the fake JEWs, is short. So, they've been triumphing, okay? They stole the land of Israel in 1948 through the Balfour Declaration, right? And now, the world is rejecting them. The earth is spewing them out of that land, man. The Lord is spewing them out of that land, should I say. Okay, but, the earth is rising up against them. It says, the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. It says, though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, because right now he's in, the whole world for a while had been exalting the so-called white man, as the best thing since sliced bread. Okay, he had his movies with his Arnold Schwarzenegger and his Tom Cruise, and this man had it going on for a while, but now people are starting to see that they have always been wicked. Okay, and the only reason they're ruling is not because they're so great and superior and high IQ, but it's because they're thieves and just corrupt treaty breakers and liars, man. Thieves. Okay, now they're getting despised among men. It says in verse 7, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. So this is their their destination. This is what it's all leading to. Okay, they're getting ready to perish. Soon you'll never see another so-called white man in the earth again. Thus saith the Lord. So it says, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. It says, they which have seen him shall say, where is he? Okay, because, soon you're never going to see a so-called white man again. Like I said earlier, man. You can read Obadiah 1:18. There will be none remaining of the house of Esau. Yes, those fake JEWs are from the house of Esau. The Edomite and the so-called white American, they're the same people, okay? I mean, the fake JEWs and the Edomite American, they're the same people, okay? Don't let them fool you and try to hide behind, pointing the finger at the fake JEWs, okay? That's your peoples, okay? So, it says, in verse 8, it says, he shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found. Okay, you know how you have a dream and you try to remember that dream and it's like, damn, I can't remember that dream I had for the life of me. That's how it's going to be with Esau, man. Okay, I swear there used to be pale people that, I believe there was. I can't remember. Some people are going to be like, damn, I swear there used to be so-called white people who were ruling the earth. If I can remember. Yeah, man. They're going to perish like a dream, okay? They're going to fly away as a dream, okay? We're not going to be remembered anymore at some point. Billions of years from now. Because we're going to live forever. We're going to be immortals. So there's going to be a day we ain't going to be thinking about these people anymore. You ain't going to find an artifact or a fossil. These people are going to be done away with. Fly away as a dream. It says, and shall not be found. It says, yeah, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. It says in verse 9, that I also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him, meaning his rulership. Okay, he's coming out of rulership. This is the destination. This is the result, the conclusion of the whole matter, man. This is the result of all the wickedness that they've spread in the earth. Whatever they sowed, they're going to reap. The Bible says that clearly. Whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. So the Edomite, as a nation, because the Lord deals with nations, that whole nation is going into slavery and then extinction. Okay, thus saith the Lord. Verse 15, it says, he hath swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. The Most High shall cast them out of his belly. It says, he shall suck the poison of asps, the viper's tongue shall slay him. It says, he shall not see the rivers, the floods, the brooks of honey and butter, meaning he's not going to partake in the kingdom. It says, that which he labored for shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down. Okay, so everything he stole, he's going to bring it, he's going to return it. It says, according to his substance shall the restitution be, meaning everything they have. They're giving up everything they have, man, everything. It says, and he shall not rejoice therein, because they're going to, listen, man, they're going to be well butthurt about handing over everything they've stolen from brown people, and they're going to have to give it back. They ain't going to be happy about that. They're not going to rejoice. It says, because he have oppressed and have forsaken the poor, because he have violently taken away a house which he builded not. And who does that sound like? They say, if I don't steal it, somebody else will. That's a famous little clip from one of them Edomite so-called white people prancing around pretending they're JEWs, man. Okay? When they're nothing but a low IQ caveman. Okay? That's who they really are. Cavemen. So it says in verse 20, surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save of that which he desired. Meaning his new world order. Okay? They're not gonna be able to complete their enterprise, man, of this new world order. Okay. It says in verse 21, there shall none of his meat be left, therefore no man shall look for his goods. So ain't nobody gonna be flooding into your country anymore. Don't worry, you ain't gotta worry about that. Okay, people crossing the borders and all that, leaving their homeland to come to your piece of crap. Okay, ain't no man gonna be looking for your goods anymore. Okay, because you're gonna restore everything you stole. Verse 22, in the fullness of his sufficiency he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. You know, that's what we read earlier. It says, when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, meaning when he's about to achieve his new world order agenda and chip everyone up and totally control the world. The Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he's eating. Okay, while they're setting up their enterprise, the Lord gonna nuke them to death. Okay, nuke them off our planet. It says, he shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through them nukes. It is drawn and cometh out of the body. Yeah, the glittering sword cometh out of his gall. Terrors are upon him. The glittering sword is the nuke. The gall is the nuke silos. Terrors are upon him. All darkness shall be hid in his secret places. A fire not blown shall consume him. That's talking about the nuclear fallout. It says, it shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle. Okay. It says, the heaven shall reveal his iniquity, which is going into the satellites, the internet, you know, revealing this man. It says, and the earth shall rise up against him. So the earth is, you know, not only the earth itself, meaning the weather, you know, the earthquakes, the hurricanes, the typhoons, the tornadoes, the wildfires. The earth is rising up against him, all right? But the people of the earth also are rising up against him. Verse 28, it says, the increase of his house shall depart, and his goods shall flow away in the day of his wrath, the Lord's wrath, okay? Because the day of the Lord is when this man comes out of power, which we're very, very close to that time. That's why, you know, these people are desperate. making desperate moves. It says in verse 29, this is the portion of a wicked man from the Most High, and the heritage appointed to him by the Most High. Okay, so them as a nation, they're that wicked man. Okay, and they are going into slavery. Okay, and then they're getting the hell off our planet. Okay, because no one wants you around anymore, Esau. Let's go ahead and look at a few more clips.
Touch New York City.
Check this out, man. This one's funny.
New York City, there are 3 baby killers sitting right there. Oh my God, their numbers keep multiplying. There's like 4 of them now. There's 4 baby killers. Oh my God. There's 4. Baby killers! Baby killers! These guys killed babies in Palestine. Slaughtered babies. Terrorists. Terrorists. Fuck Israel. Fuck Israel. We don't want you here. Terrorists. Disgusting. They're baby killers. They harass people. They are baby killers.
You don't know anything about him.
Yes, I do. They're fucking Israelis.
You need to quit harassing him, okay?
Shut the fuck up. Shut the Spider-Man.
So funny.
Baby killers!
Oh man, that's funny. No one likes them. Okay. Everywhere they go, they're just getting harassed. Okay, and they'll claim that this means that they fit the prophecies of, being, being a proverb and a byword among the nations, but they weren't scattered on ships, and they're only despised because of their wicked deeds, their wicked actions. Okay, they're just fulfilling the prophecy of being the fakers. The true ones that are truly despised are the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. They're just a bunch of liars, man. Let's go ahead and check out some more clips.
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
No.
Yeah. No? No? No free Palestine?
Free Palestine.
Stop.
Baby killers. Baby killers, you murderers. Are you proud of yourself for murdering the children? Are you proud of yourself for murdering?
So this is what they're being accused of, murdering babies. Although, these people, individuals, probably didn't murder any babies, but, that's their nickname now. Okay, whenever anyone sees a Israeli, they automatically think of baby killer. Okay, and it's disgusting. It raises anger in people, man. So these people are catching hell in their own kingdom, man. That's not glory. These people are not lying in glory, man. They're lying in shame.
Oh, really?
So tough without your guns and bombs. Why are you running away? Why are you running away? Are you scared? What's up? Look at that. No, I don't want to compete you. I want to talk. Yeah, because you can't beat me. It's not possible.
You don't have guns with you. You don't have guns.
What are you going to do? You're going to hit a
You don't have guns, right? You don't have guns. You don't have guns.
What are you going to do?
Because I don't have
gonna touch you.
Yeah.
No,
Don't. You just kill babies. You just kill babies. Just kill babies. Go on.
I'm going to vomit.
Baby killers.
Zionist person.
Why did you ask me that question?
Because
What the hell is that, man? Is that a man? Is that a woman? So I can't tell.
I don't know, someone told me that.
Because I'm wearing a Jewish star?
Because I'm not against the star. I have.
The person is not Jewish, is Zionist. They're kind of the same thing. Not really.
No, I'm allowed to. Well, you ask me questions, I can hold my phone up.
I can. You are recording in a space that it's not allowed.
You're asking me a question and you should have asked me out there.
No, it's not allowed to.
Perdona, estamos teniendo un problema. Nos está grabando.
No, don't push me out.
No one pushed you.
Are you seriously kidding?
We don't condone genocide.
We don't either.
No,
You don't either.
We don't condone you recording
nor pushing.
Free Palestine, please
No.
leave. You gotta be kidding me. Free Palestine, please leave.
You're not welcome. Go. What's your name?
We will return your money.
Get out.
Go.
Get out. No.
That's really upsetting. Free Palestine. We gotta go.
Hi. Is there an issue?
So we were kicked out because we're Jewish, basically, tonight.
She saw our Jewish star and she said, you can't be here.
Yeah, so can we please go back in because crazy.
No, I can't because she just came up, she pushed me and saw my Jewish star and I can't enter.
We won't record anything. We just want to go in and have a good time with everyone. We're going to put our phones in the lockers. It's just weird as hell to do this. Like, we're recording it because we didn't feel safe.
Not possible, the phone inside.
We won't have
No,
a phone
my
inside.
phone's not inside. My phone's right here.
Alberto,
es un no. Es un no. No, we know. We don't want to come. No, queremos here.
You don't touch us. Get your fucking hands off of us. And don't put your hand in our fucking face.
Alright, that's enough of that. That goes on too long. But you get the idea, man. Okay, these people are being hated and kicked out everywhere, man. Okay, and eventually they're just going to be kicked off the planet as a whole. Okay, you know, because you know, first the hatred is starting against the top tribe of the Edomite, which is Amalek and fake JEWs. But because after Jacob's trouble, when you show your ass, okay, and you murder a lot of our people, which you're gonna do, it's prophecy, okay, you're gonna murder the wicked of our people. But after your last hoorah, okay, the focus is gonna be shifted on you, so-called Americans and British and French and Germans, you Edomites as a whole. You're getting ready to get chased off the earth, man. This is Job 18 and 18. It says, he shall be driven from light into darkness and chased out of the world, just like we chased you to the caves in Job chapter 30. Okay, back in the day. This is why, you know, this is why everyone knows that you came from cavemen, because of Job chapter 30 reveals that your origins is from the caves, man. That's where you came from, you so-called white people. Okay, read Job chapter 30. It's talking about you so-called white people. So it says, he shall be driven from light into darkness and chased out of the world, just like we ran you to the caves. Nothing new under the sun, man. It says, he shall neither have son nor nephew among his people, nor any remaining in his dwellings. Okay, because you're all getting ready to go into extinction, man. It says in verse 20, they that come after him shall be astonished at his day. Astonished. I believe it's supposed to say astonished. I'll have to double check on that. It says at his day, it says, as they that went before were frightened. Okay, because everybody under your rulership is frightened, man. You got nuclear bombs you dropping on countries. You just leveling buildings and leveling cities. You know, everybody's frightened under your rulership. Okay, but it says they that come after him shall be astonished at his day. We're gonna be like, damn, his day actually came. We're gonna be amazed and astonished at his day. Okay, the day that he falls, the day that you get taken out of power, because the Lord is coming with all his glory, and the day of the Lord is going to take a lot of people by surprise. Okay, because it's going to be far from what they, you know, thought it was going to be like. So they're going to be astonished at his day. It says, as they that went before were frightened. It says, surely such are the dwellings of the wicked, and this is the place of him that knoweth not God. Okay, so the Edomites, they don't know the Most High. Okay, that's why salvation isn't for them. Because these people are wicked to the core and they're ungodly as hell. Okay, so if we turn to the book of Psalms, chapter 119 and verse 155, it says, salvation is far from the wicked, for they seek not thy statutes. They got their Talmud, Okay, they have Jesus. Okay, so they that's their gods, their false gods, you know, and their false ideologies and beliefs. Okay, they don't worship the God of the Bible. Okay, they don't seek the statutes of the Lord. Okay, so salvation is far from these people. Let's watch a few more clips. Okay, alright, I played that one.
Dokładnie tak. Żydzi stosują zakazaną bombę fosforową, która pochłania tlen.
That was a bit quick. It says Polish lawmaker displays Nazi symbol on Israeli flag in parliament. Okay, so they're doing this in parliament too. Okay, everybody knows that they're a bunch of Nazi genocidal maniacs.
Dokładnie tak. Żydzi stosują zakazaną bombę fosforową, która pochłania tlen z powietrza i doprowadza do ich śmierci przez uduszenie. Więcej, dym z tej bomby dostaje się do płuc i pali je od środka. Duszą się i palą się od środka jednocześnie. Kilkadziesiąt tysięcy kobiet i dzieci. Ale jak jakiemuś dziecku się poszczęści i się nie udusi, to biały fosfor przyklei się do policzka, do rączki i wypala się przez tkanki do kości. Nie da się tego zgasić, więc odcina się policzek, amputuje się rączkę. Izrael dokonuje na naszych oczach ludobójstwa ze szczególnym okrucieństwem. Izrael to nowa trzecia Rzesza i jego flaga powinna wyglądać.
So, you know, in case you didn't read it, okay, basically what he was saying is that they're dropping white phosphorus bombs on children, which causes them to suffocate. It sucks the air out their lungs and burns their lungs or something like that. And then it also, if it touches their skin, it will burn their skin like napalm, and it cannot be extinguished until it burns down to the bone. And this is happening to children, men, women, and children, okay? And they have no remorse over it. It's a war crime to actually use white phosphorus bombs, if I'm not mistaken. This is what they're bombing on children. And he said that he said that Israel is the Third Reich. Israel is now the Third Reich, and its flag should look exactly like this. So the Third Reich, I believe it's the Third Realm or Third. Let's have a look. Okay, it says the meaning. It says Third Realm or Third Empire. The name was chosen to be legitimate. The name was chosen to legitimize the Nazi state as the successor of the Holy Roman Empire, which was the First Reich. So the Holy Roman Empire was the First Reich, and the German Empire, what they call the Nazi Empire, was the Second Reich. And then the Third Reich was after the German Empire. And that's what he's comparing the fake JEW to. All right, check this out.
And for any Israelis watching this right now, I want you to be clear. I want you to understand this, okay? Because others are very afraid. You know, I get the IDF sending me pictures of their weapons, talking about how they're going to slaughter me. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of you, okay? All the other cowards in American media, they can F off. They're not like me. I'm different. I'm not afraid of you, okay? So while you're cashing checks that are funded by my tax dollars and the tax dollars of my fellow Americans, I need you to understand something clearly. You are hated internationally. Hated. Don't be mistaken based on the propaganda you hear in American media. That's not representative of how the American people feel about you. You're hated. And it's not because you're Jewish. It's because you slaughter innocent people. It's because you think you're God's chosen people when you act like absolute demons. That's the reality. The whole international community loathes you. Young American citizens in this country, both left and right, loathe you. And eventually, these are the people who are going to come into power.
No, they're not.
So, I think Israel's days are numbered as it pertains to America backing its disgusting, loathsome behavior. Its war crimes, its slaughter of innocent people.
Oh, man. Greatly despised. You know? Hey, these clips don't lie. And I had to stop myself, remember? Because this lesson would have been way too long. It's going long. It's becoming way too long already. But it's because I got just so much to show you. So many clips, you know? Even Donald Trump admitted that they were despised, that no one likes them. Yeah, check this out. He said it recently in a phone conference with Nitin Notaju. Check this out, man.
About 8:15 p.m. East Coast time on Monday, June 1st, 2026, as I am making this video. And we have bombshell breaking news. There is no other way to describe this. On the phone today with Bibi Netanyahu, Donald Trump learned that Netanyahu planned to continue to bomb and commit genocide in Lebanon. He said he wasn't going to back down. And according to those in the room, because Donald Trump said this on record in front of staff, people who worked in the White House, and then that was later confirmed with Axios, the reporting outlet, that he said to Bibi Netanyahu, quote, "You are fucking crazy." And then again, on the record in front of his staff, explained to Bibi Netanyahu how he would be in prison if it wasn't for him protecting him from getting arrested by the International Criminal Court. Because since 2024, there has been an active warrant from the International Criminal Court for Bibi Netanyahu's arrest regarding war crimes, crimes against humanity, and genocide. This is a story that should be everywhere, all at once. This is unacceptable. This is treason.
But there's other people speaking about this incident, saying that one of the things that Donald Trump quoted was that the whole world hates you. He said that to Nitin Notaju, okay? So it's true. The whole world hates them right now, man. Let's go ahead and further prove it.
Hey, this guy's Jewish. What's up, man? What's your thoughts about Jew sucking baby penis? Hey, how about fuck you? Oh, yeah, Jew? Excuse me? I said, oh, yeah, you cross-eyed Jew?
Whether I'm a Jew or not.
You are Jewish. You are Jewish. You are
Disgustingly
Jewish. You're so Jewish and disgusting looking.
You're so Jewish. You're
so
hideous.
Jewish? What's your thoughts about your Jew sucking baby penis?
So I actually
Oh, yeah?
take care of people.
Okay. I'm standing up for white people. The same people. Your people are trying to replace it. You're not white. You're Jewish.
White.
No. See, this is where Edomites try to say that Jewish people are not them. That you're the same people. That's your grandchildren, okay? So don't even go there.
You're Jewish. You're Jewish, scum. You got Israel. Go to Israel. Go to Israel. Go to Israel. You cross-eyed Jew. Look at this dysgenic Jew. Look at how dysgenic he is. Look at his cross eyes. Look at his ears. Disgusting pedophile.
So this is what Edomites are doing now, you know, through their pride. They're just going to, you know, picking fun and trying to humiliate each other. Egyptian versus Egyptian, man.
Jew scum.
What's your plan here?
Shut up, Jew. We're going to expel all you Jews back to Israel. Go home.
Hook on that.
110th time. Here's your Jew buddy.
No.
Hey, is this your boyfriend from Grindr?
What's your plan?
2 gay Jews here have arrived. Why don't you leave our country?
See, with the rise of all this anti-themitism, oh man, maybe I'll title the lesson that anti-themitism is increasing. That has a ring to it. Anti-Themitism. Yeah, man. But with the rise of anti-Themitism, you know, they're gonna come down having great wrath. They're gonna cause the famine of the word and all that. They're gonna shut this internet down, man. They ain't gonna sit back and just let this happen. These people rule the world, okay? You think they're gonna allow this type of thing online and then sit back and just not do anything about it? You're mistaken, man. Okay, they already call you useless eaters and goyim and worthless rats and all that, man. Hey, man. They about to do something, okay? Because now their superiority is threatened. Okay, so what you're seeing here is Egyptian against Egyptian. And let's go ahead and quickly turn to it in the book of Isaiah, chapter 19 and verse 2. And it says, and I will set the Egyptian against the Egyptians. It says, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. So the Lord is setting the Americans against the Americans, and they're divided in every way. And part of that division is, you know, the so-called white man coming up against their own people, them fake JEWs, okay? That's the Egyptian versus Egyptian. Egyptian represents American, okay? It says in verse 3, and the spirit of Egypt, America, aka America, Babylon the Great. It says, and the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof. So, you know, the good old American spirit is over, and you got a bunch of idiots in office, a bunch of wicked pedophile rapists, racist rapists in damn office, okay? So the Lord is destroying the counsel thereof. It says, and they shall seek to the idols and to the charmers and to them that have familiar spirits and to the wizards. Okay, so these people are going to look for hope in all their false gods. Okay, to bring that good old American spirit back. And it ain't coming back. Verse 4, it says, and the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, saith the Lord, Yahweh of hosts. So the Lord has set Donald Trump up over them, the fierce king and the cruel lord. And he's getting it popping with the ICE agents. He's militarized ICE. You know, he started this, well, you know, he followed Israel into this war. And the Lord has pretty much set a trap for them, okay? You know, he set a snare for them. And you know, these people were unaware. They were unaware of the snare. So the Lord has set the Egyptian against the Egyptian. And what happens when these Americans fight each other, okay? Or these so-called white people fight each other? What happens? Let's go to the book of Mark and let's see what happens when these people fight each other, okay? Mark. All right, so this is the book of Mark, chapter 3, and verse 23. It says, and he called them unto him and said unto them in parables, how can Satan cast out Satan? And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. Okay, and this representing the house of Esau. Okay, they're divided against each other. It says, and if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand but have an end. Okay, so the end of the Edomite is coming. So this basically is saying that, you know, these people are coming to their end, man. Okay, and we're going to prove this in the book of Revelation, chapter 12 and verse 12. Okay, it says, therefore rejoice ye heavens and ye that dwell in them. It says, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. So these devils, these Edomites and fake JEWs that rule the world, so they're coming down with draconian policies, draconian laws, and great wrath, because they know they don't have long left to rule, okay? Because they're being chased out of the world. They're being chased out of their rulership. It's going to happen. We're seeing the end of these people, man. Okay? And now they're getting ready to come out of power, man. Okay, because they're not the real JEWs. And ultimately, all this is going to lead to Amos, book of Amos 8 and 11. Famine of the word, man. Amos 8 and 11, it says, Behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread or a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. Okay, so the Lord is getting ready to shut down the internet, or shut down this ministry in one way, shape, or form. You know, because these people are coming down having great wrath. So the Lord is going to use them to push certain laws to get rid of this internet, or maybe cause a cyber attack or something. But something's going to happen to where you're not going to be able to hear this truth anymore, man. And, you know, with the rise of the anti-Themitism, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if it's by the means of them just, you know, taking all kinds of stuff off the internet and totally scrapping certain internet, you know, freedoms. It says, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. So people are going to be looking everywhere for this truth when they realize that we had the truth, you know, after we're taken off the streets. It says, in that day shall the fair virgins and the young men faint for thirst. So these people are going to be fainting for thirst because, you know, they're going to be thirsty for this truth, this living water. So they're going to faint. They're going to be like, where are those Hebrew Israelites? Should have listened when we had the chance. Okay, now time is up. Let's go to one or two more videos and then we'll close it out.
Fuck her and fuck all of her dead homies in the IDF. These people were all dancing and mocking dead children and stuff like that in the beginning. They would make TikTok dances and laugh about it. And then you'd have these people that would sit and gloat about graping the Palestinian prisoners. No, I have no sympathy for any of these people. She can go fuck herself. Rest in piss. Good riddance. Goodbye.
Myself out. Don't sit there. Why? Just myself, I'm not accept for your country people here. Because we do it. No. I don't welcome.
Whoa. You're kicking out my wife and kids?
Free Palestine. We just welcome the human, animal, even dog and cat only.
Anything else? Anything else you want to say?
We just welcome human and dog and cat only.
Anything else you want to say?
No.
Am I considered a human for being Jewish? Am I considered a human?
You go.
You go.
What do you say? Tell me that Israel's sending bombs. Careful your kids, because Israel's gonna send a bomb.
Oh, should we run away now?
You should keep walking.
Because bombs are coming.
Yeah. Be carefully, the baby here not safe. The bomb not automatic, no fly the baby. Where you come from?
Palestine.
Are you Palestine?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Welcome. Free Palestine.
Free Palestine? Where?
Yeah. Around the world. Yeah.
Is this your son? Is this your mother?
I don't care. You, who are you?
We don't care.
I don't care about you. Crazy.
This business over here.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm making picture. No one come to your shop. And whoever comes to Vietnam, never, ever step foot into this shop. We're in 2024. I'm not moving because I'm Jewish. I'm proud of I'm Jewish, and nothing is going to stop me.
Out your head.
No one cares.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, mocking you. No one cares. No one has any pity on you Edomites anymore, man. No sympathy for genocidal maniacs.
Guys, this is crazy. You're gonna want to listen to this. A few days ago, I received a message that read, "Hi, this is Sarah. We're gathering opinions on the US relationship with Israel and wanted to hear your perspective. Open the chat," which I responded to, yes. At first, I thought, this is good. They're going around gathering data because maybe they're noticing something. Which they responded with, "That's great. Let's discuss the importance of this alliance. How do you see Israel as one of America's strongest allies?" I'm sorry, did you want my opinion or did you want to convince me of something? The conversation is clearly already being framed one way. Then we proceed to have a very long conversation. And this whole time they're trying to convince me that we need them, obviously. And these are the last texts. I go, what about the Greater Israel Plan? They go, the Greater Israel Plan seems to be about ensuring Israel's safety and security, focusing on protecting its people and way of life. I go, an expanded Jewish homeland, correct? How is this accomplished? By doing what? And they go, it was great chatting with you. Thanks for the conversation. Have a great day. This is AI, then I broke it. And if this is a real person, then you suck. What do I say to this now? Oh my God. Yeah, I'll take the W, thank you. And today, in the mail, my friend received this.
You've gotta be fucking kidding me. Friends of Yad Sarah, they're looking for money for me to support Israel because after long-term wars with Hamas, Hezbollah, and Iran, the need for these services is greater than ever to support misplaced families.
Oh, you need to support displaced families? Is the $3.8 billion the US sends Israel every year not enough, you greedy motherfucker? The audacity is sickening. The propaganda campaign is now in full force. But I guess no one really spreads propaganda unless they need it.
Yeah, their backs against the wall and they're desperate to try and sway people's opinion, public opinion, you know, to favor them, you know? And it's not happening. It's over for you fake JEWs, man. You so-called white people. You're out of here, man.
That's an interesting shirt there to say. That's an interesting shirt there to say the least.
Yeah.
What makes you decide to wear a shirt like that out?
Because they kill children, pretty much. Innocent people, women, children, old people. They target them. They commit genocide. So that's why I wear it.
You know what? You want to hear something interesting? It is actually illegal to protest against Israel in most U.S. states.
In what?
And to protest against Israel in most U.S. states.
Well,
you believe that?
That's wild, man.
I didn't believe it until I looked it up myself. Someone told me, I was like, no way. Yep, almost every state it's illegal to
that goes against free speech, man.
Well,
First Amendment.
Not when it comes to them, man. They can make our president go start a war for them, you know?
Yeah, that's true, man. It's like they say, you know who controls you by who you can't criticize. So
Putin and Netanyahu both have a piece of it then, huh?
Yeah, it's a crazy world, man. Crazy.
I hear you. Good to see you out, man. We're out here every Saturday doing this.
Yeah, I come every couple weeks. I try to make it out and show support.
Yeah, it's a crazy world because they're in rulership, you know, but they're coming out of rulership. Thus saith the Lord, man. All right. Let's see. What else I got here? I got loads of stuff, man.
20 times more likely to commit sexual offences than
the Brits?
Yeah, native Brits.
The Brits that colonized the whole world, you mean? That raped and pillaged the whole world to get the power that they have?
The Brits, yeah.
Yeah, the Brits that did that.
Yeah.
And you guys have the audacity to say that the Afghans and Somalis did what?
Well, it's not audacity, it's just a fact.
Is it not a fact? Is it not a fact that y'all colonized the world through rape, murder, and pillaging? Right or wrong?
That was true, yeah.
All right, then. So what are you talking about?
British Empire.
So what are you talking about then? How dare you? How dare you?
Why are you shouting?
What are you? Because you're fucking full of shit. That's why. How dare you? You're talking facts? Let's talk facts, pussy. Let's talk. So do something about it. Do something about it, Brit.
My friend. I'm here
do something about it, Brit.
I'm here to ask questions.
How'd you get into this country? What you talking about? How dare you?
Why are you getting so angry?
Really because you're a piece of shit. And you're a fucking liar.
You know you're
a liar. You're a liar.
Would you like me to show you the
You're a liar. Bro, I just asked you. I just asked you, what the fuck did the Brits do to have the power they have? Answer that question. Answer that question. Answer that question. How did the Brits get their power?
Can you stop spitting in my face? What was the question?
He's speaking.
Why are you shaking? Why are you getting so angry?
Because my fucking adrenaline is going. I'm holding everything back not to break your fucking jaw.
Well, you can do it. You would get arrested.
I don't give a fuck, bro.
You'll get arrested.
I don't give a fuck.
This doesn't make your argument look good.
I came out here for this shit.
This doesn't make your argument
look good. I
came out here
for this shit.
I
ain't come out here to fucking talk.
For violence.
Yes.
Well, there you go. That's the left. That is the
degenerate, violent left. You give facts. Who started
You came all the way over.
Who
here
started
just
it?
to start shit, didn't you?
Who started
You
it?
give
facts, you give
Who
data,
started it?
and they get violent.
Hey,
This is
why
what
don't
you
you
see on
go
the
back
piece
to
of Newark last
Why
night.
don't
Started,
you go
I'm gonna
back to
finish
your
it.
country?
Started, I'm gonna finish it.
Yeah, I wish you well, my friend.
Started, I'm gonna finish it.
You're
Hey, why don't you go back to your country?
no, I live here at the moment.
Oh, you live here?
I do, yeah,
How'd
I've
you
got
get
a-
over here? What'd you do?
Aeroplane.
Oh, cool.
I actually love how the brother got at him. They could play that game. Oh, you're chimping out. This is low testosterone stuff, right? This is what the weak males do. So they're just like women. They like big government. You see, two men should be able to solve an issue. We should be able to say, hey, let's engage in mutual combat. Back in the day, the Europeans, they'd have a duel. Let's have a duel. See who wins. So what these weak males do, the new white man is a low testosterone, low IQ white man. So he goes around because of his inferiority trying to insult other people so he can feel bigger. And then when they react with testosterone, then he starts calling names because he doesn't want to get hurt. And he then, I'll call the police. Imagine being a grown man saying, I'll call other men to protect me. Aha, I see your strategy. Hopefully someone does God's work. Marquettism is for the kids. Marquettism saves lives.
Marquette or whatever. Anyway, so yeah, man, nobody is impressed with these people. Nobody likes these people. That guy was ready to knock his jaw off, man. Let's go to a precept in the book of Nahum, chapter 3, verse 5. It says, behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame. So the Lord is exposing the Edomite, okay, and America too, because America, aka Babylon the Great, is synonymous with Esau, Edom. So the Lord is against these Edomites and will discover their skirts on their face, meaning that he's going to expose them before the world. He says, and I will show the nations thy nakedness and the kingdoms thy shame. Okay, just bombing kids, all of that. Jeffrey Epstein files and all that. Hey, everybody's seeing it now, man. What you're doing in Gaza and all that. The whole world is seeing it. The Lord is showing the nations your shame, right? The kingdoms your shame. It says, and I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and make thee vile, and will set thee as a gazing stock. So that's what the Lord is doing to these devils right now, okay? Making them a gazing stock among the whole world, okay? And vile. And everybody's looking at them sideways like these people are the problem. They have got to go. And that's it. That's what we're witnessing, man. Okay, I just thought I'd bring this out. There's a couple more clips, as far as the Egyptians versus Egyptians. Let's just quickly show you this one, because these Edomites are ready to go up against these fake JEWs, which is their people.
No more Jewish wars. White fucking power.
White fucking power.
White
power.
White fucking power.
I love burning toilet paper too, bro.
Some expensive toilet paper, but at least it burns nice.
It does, and it doesn't smell like shit.
Beast. Y'all know what's coming.
Esau's violent, boy. Esau's ready for blood. He says, y'all know what's coming. He's talking about that race war, that civil war. And that is biblical prophecy. And Esau is always going to be the aggressor. He's going to be the one to get it popping. Okay? Because they are losing their superiority. They're losing their reputation. And they want it all back. And it ain't coming back. Okay? Because this is the work of the Lord. Okay? The Lord is bringing these people out of power. So anyway, I'm going to close it there. Lord willing, you've been edified by this lesson. All right? And, hey, just sit back and enjoy the ride, man. Okay, I got a few more clips I could have played, but I think the lesson's gone on long enough, man. Okay. Maybe I might show a few more of these clips in a future lesson if the opportunity arises. But anyway, Hope it weren't too all over the place and too drawn out. But this is just a taste of how the world is rising up against them, and they're gonna push back, and they're gonna eventually shut down this internet and cause a famine of the word. Okay, so get this truth while you can, because this is the way to salvation. All right, Shalom.